Good morning, trading world. It is March 7th, 2022 after 9:04 a.m. and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the SPY. We'll be short and to the point this morning. I got the computer issues solved, but now I am having software issues. Microsoft Office is driving me crazy this morning. So last week we closed at what appears to be a market junction to go higher or lower in this larger consolidation. Looking at the weekly metrics, it is pointing to a bullish bias, but don't be surprised if we dip our toe into the lower channel before running back up to a higher level for a bit to get a running start. To crash down into the lower channel with some force. On the intraday, we closed at a point that gives us no statistical directional bias. We've talked about this before. I've pointed out how I use standard deviations, and we basically closed at or on the mean, so it doesn't give us any type of statistical directional bias. However, with the technical setups, like I see right now, you have to be on guard for big breakouts or breakdowns. I'm going to see if I can get the key levels up for today. But if not, I will just go over them, but let's see if it works here. Give me just a moment. Okay, again, like I said, I'm having a lot of software issues this morning because last week, in order to get the PC back up and running, I had to basically take everything off and reinstall Windows, and it's not going back the way that I would like it to go. Still having to find and figure a lot of stuff out. But here we go with the key levels. On the resistance side, Jack resistance is going to be 429 to 430. Queen resistance is going to be 431 to 434 area, and the king resistance is 437 to 440 area. On the support side, we have Jack support at 428 to 427. Queen support at 425 to 424 area, and king support at 420 to 416 area. We're going to place emphasis on the 433 area as the battleground to break out higher. Today, the main thesis is bearish, closing below 432.17 with a projected low or target of 423 all the way down to 418. The alternate thesis is bullish, closing above 432.17 with a projected high or target of 433 all the way to 438. The current channel we are in is 453 down to 425. And the minor channel is 431 down to 425. The scenarios for today, I know this is going to be ugly because it is going to bite at me because I can't do what I normally do and diagram it on the chart. But the first scenario is going to be our trend down day. We open gap down, start with a rally back up toward the previous close. We find resistance on or before that previous close, and then we begin our downtrend for the morning. We should find midday chop around either the queen or king support area. The next scenario is going to be our rounded reversal day structure. We can get that continued push lower toward jack or queen support and find midday chop around either the queen or king support area before spending that same amount of energy that we spent coming down. We'll use that same amount of energy to go back up the second half of the day. And the last scenario is going to be an expansive range day. We could look to set a decision area lower boundary around the jack support or queen support area before making our way higher, reaching resistance at the jack resistance or queen resistance area before getting knocked back, but trying again to push those boundaries higher for the day. That, in a nutshell, is what we're looking at today. And the probabilities are basically even for all three scenarios because we closed at the mean or the midpoint. It gives us no statistical advantage for direction. So we have to be on guard for everything today. Again, I apologize, having software issues, and on top of that, I am not home this morning to compact things even worse, to switch over to the main PC to do this. But hopefully things will be better tomorrow as we see what unfolds at this junction. Again, remember, we are still in a consolidation pattern in a larger time frame, and we're looking to see whether we're going to break either lower or higher on that larger time frame. So as always, please know and define your risk, protect your capital at all costs. And as always, wishing you a positive trading day. Have a great one.